All right, guys, it's time for my top 5 quality grill video. Let's roll. Now, most of the time when we're talking grills, we kind of start with grills right where the big box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's kind of end. Our sort of entry-level grills are a little bit above what you're gonna find in a big box store. Now, most people think Weber when it comes to high-end. Now, Weber makes the Summit, which we have here on display. I'm gonna break this down and show you where it's gonna rank. However, I'm here to tell you there's a lot better grills out there to cook on than Weber, and the Summit is no exception. Let's go. All right, so if you've watched any of my top 5 grill videos, we break it down into 3 categories. We have premium, quality, and luxury. I did not put that in the right order. We have quality, premium, luxury. This is the quality review. So this is like sort of the lowest end stuff that we review in our top 5 series. Our low end grills here start at about $1,500, and usually Home Depot stops at about 13-ish or so. So we kind of start where the big box guys take off. But in this quality subject, most people think Weber. So Weber's most premium, the grill that they sell is this guy. This is the Weber Summit. It is no surprise that it's coming in as number 5. By the way, as we get through these, if you're looking for an outdoor kitchen, usually in our quality review section here, a lot of this stuff is gonna be cart-based. However, as we get through our top 5 series, you're gonna see some of this stuff being more conducive for an outdoor kitchen and a built-in application. So this is really the Summit's redesign. What are some good things about Weber? Now, we're not gonna bash on Weber the whole time. What do we like about them? They have a fully welded, seamless aluminum firebox. This does promote even heat, and this does work pretty well at holding temperatures. And then because it's seamless, you don't get any grease drippings or anything, or weld marks that go bad or anything like that, and weld seams, I should say. And then they have their Weber Crafted series. So this little insert that comes here, we can put in woks, griddles. So they do actually sell a lot of cool accessories that work really well. The other nice thing that they did with this grill is they did add interior lighting in the handles, and that runs on batteries here. So you can see it is battery controlled here. And then also these backlit knobs are lit up. And then they did put our infrared burner on the roof, but that does act as a broiler. So that's what we like about Weber. Now, are you guys ready for the bad about Weber? This is almost a $4,000 grill. It is the beefiest grill they sell. I mean, it's way beefier than the other stuff they sell, but to me, it's just a touch chintzy. This is the worst side burner in all of the land. It's basically useless. It does melt and get some can of beans ready to roll. Outside of that's about all you're gonna get it for. It does have a rotisserie kit. Rotisserie does work pretty well. And I do like the new redesigned lid, I will say that. It is nice and tall, very beefy looking. But all in all, for $4,000, I think pretty much every other grill that we're gonna show you here is better. So, should we move on to number 4? All right, coming in at number 4, we did want to feature the best smart grill. So the Broil King is actually the IQ. They actually make the best smart grill out there. Now again, this grill is not really conducive for an outdoor kitchen. It's be more of a built-in grill. Now they do have a real infrared side burner. So that side burner does get up to 1800 degrees or 1200 degrees, something like that. And if you're gonna have a side burner, an infrared side burner is the way to go. It just works the most efficiently. We have our control panel here. We can control our interior and exterior lighting. And then we do have some meat probe settings, some things like that. We can set the temperature here, and we're ready to roll. Now you can see rotisserie is also standard. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main burners, stainless steel cooking grates. But really, the reason Broil King gets a shout out here is they're the only smart grill where you can actually control the burners from your smart device. So every other gas smart grill that's out there is monitor only. That's a big deal because to me, that's not actually a smart grill. So you can actually lower the BTU or lower the heat output on your device, mobile device. This is the only smart grill right now that's offering that. That's a big deal because they're actually making a grill that is controllable from your device, not just monitorable. That's a big deal. So that's why it comes in number 4. It is made in Canada. has a really good warranty, really stable grill. If you're a smart grill kind of guy and you need a gas grill, to me, smart grilling is not really translated to gas yet. It works a lot better on pellet. But if you want a smart grill and a standalone gas, the Broil King is gonna be what you want. Should we get to number 3? Coming in at number 3, it's gonna be the Napoleon Prestige Pro Series. So here we have the Pro 665. The reason I did the 665 in this video is it's really apples to apples in price with the Weber. That's usually what we see go up against Weber the most, is gonna be Napoleon. So I figured apples to Weber, let's put it up against that, see how it compares. One, we have more cooking space than a Weber, all right? We have better exterior lighting. Our knob controls are better. We have a built-in smoker tray. We actually have floor lighting, which is motion censored. We have soft close storage drawers with our under cabinet lit up. For our side burner, we have the infrared burner as well. And again, this gets up to 1800 degrees. If you like searing steaks, this thing is like an absolute must. It is adjustable here. This is where we start getting into built-in options. So Napoleon does make this grill as a built-in. When you buy it as a built-in, you're not gonna get the side burner, but outside of that, that's really all you miss when we have the built-in model. It does come with a rotisserie kit standard. We have interior lighting standard. We have our thick 9mm cooking grates. Again, very even heat. We do not use ceramic briquettes here. We use these flame tamers, which work really well. Our burners are connected. Made in Canada, has a lifetime warranty. For the $4,000 price range, this is where we're starting to get into a really complete grill. And then we're starting to get into some of the quality features that you want to see when we get into like an outdoor kitchen setting. So this is a great option for an outdoor kitchen. We have bigger real estate. Now, if you wanted to save some money, you can go with the Pro 500, which is the same grill, just a little bit smaller. Or they have their brand new redesigned P500s. And I reviewed the new smart features of that and everything. You can check out that video in the description below if you want. Should we get to number 2? Coming in at number 2 is gonna be the Blaze LTE series. Now, Blaze has added a lot of products to the LTE series. This is the LTE Plus, and they recently just came out with like the LTE Pro. So Blaze is one of the most popular grills that we sell. What do we get when we start going into Blaze? We're really gonna get into an all stainless product. So all the other grills you looked at, you know, they're gonna have aluminum or plastic end caps on them. Now we're getting into like a true all stainless grill, fully welded stainless firebox. Now this is gonna look a lot better and be more conducive for an outdoor kitchen build. We have spring assisted hood, of course, all stainless cooking grates. And then we also have the flame tamers and then heat separator zones as well. And then we go to a much beefier burner here, okay? So we got the cast stainless higher BTU burner. These burners are made of cast stainless. So if you're not familiar with cast stainless, you basically get the heat retention of cast iron, but the durability of stainless steel. So they're not gonna rust and they're gonna hold heat and be high heat. And so we're getting into a much beefier burner system. This is the 32-inch, which is our best seller. It comes in a 40-inch, and then does have the rotisserie burner standard. If you're interested in like a more premium model than this in an outdoor kitchen, look at our premium grills and you're gonna see more like the Blaze Pro, that type of thing. But this is like a really good sort of bread and butter grill in like your most basic outdoor kitchen. All right, time for number 1. Behind me is the number 1 grill in the quality section. Now this is gonna be as like premium as you're gonna get until you step into the premium section, of course. This is the True Flame series. Now what do we love about True Flame? Well, I'm gonna give you a little backstory, a little industry insider info now that's not necessarily related to cooking, and if you were the consumer, you would not even know this. So I'm gonna tell you this, and I didn't get in trouble for saying some secrets here. Blaze, by far, was always our number 1 selling grill, all right? And they were the number 1 selling grill across the nation. However, they are owned by a company called barbecueguys.com. Probably heard of them. They were bought out by a huge investment group that the Mannings owned, Peyton and Eli Manning. When they did that and went to this huge corporate feel, Blaze started pulling all of their partners, I shouldn't say all, a lot of their partners across the United States. So guys I would work with started losing blaze because it all was funneling through barbecue guys. And so these guys decided to put their heads together and make a new product that could directly compete with blaze. So it's no secret that the TrueFlame grill is built very, very similarly to the blaze because it is designed and built to take down blaze. But there are some things that I do like better about it compared to blaze. One is just the pure cosmetics. Maybe it's just because I've been staring at a hood like this for 15 years straight, but this is just a little bit different design, harder lines, I think a little bit cleaner looking. I like their cleaner belly bar too. And instead of a spring assisted hood, they did like a tension assist. And so we can adjust the tension on here. And if you adjust it a little more, you can actually get this lid to stay put. So that's kind of cool. So I like their tension assist hood system better. Firebox is almost identical. It's all stainless cooking grates, very similar burners. I just think, you know, from a quality control standpoint, both of them are top notch when it comes to quality. But I'll just run you through the system. If you're buying this is how it works. If you're buying from a company like us, let's say you're buying from a specialty barbecue shop, what's gonna happen is you're gonna buy this, maybe a year from now, an igniter goes out, a single igniter. Who do you call? Usually your first line of defense is to call the place you bought it from, so a company like us. Once we field your call, open a case for you, have a customer service claim, what we do there is we kick it back to where we got it from, the manufacturer. So basically the people that we get our products from are ones where we get better. If we get better customer service, we in turn can give better customer service to our end users. So we start sort of handpicking better customer service products that we're getting products from because we can offer you better service. What I'm getting at, the long-winded version of what I'm getting at is I get better customer service from this brand, therefore I can give you better customer service. Aubrey, would you say that's true? She's working in customer service. Do we get better customer service from Blaze or TrueFlame? TrueFlame? You didn't even have to think. By far? Really? Okay, well there you go. That came right from our customer service department. Because of that, it's gonna be rated #1. And also it has all the fixings for an outdoor kitchen when it comes to accessories, side burners, everything like that. This just looks great in an outdoor kitchen setup. So TrueFlame is my #1 choice when it comes to our top 5 quality grills. The TrueFlame is gonna be what you want. See you guys next time.